Hello and welcome back to A Foreigner and Family in the Philippines. This is day 162 of the house build, and I'm standing outside of the kitchen. And this was actually the extension that was made on to the kitchen because, this is all was extended over here because it was just that little portion back there. And you can see where on the floor went across and decided to go ahead. That was just going to be too small for the kitchen. Now it'll be a comfortable workspace when working in the kitchen. And the work crew is finishing up the filing of the 2 blocks on the top of the header beam. And then the big beam goes across, and that big beam is what's going to go on top of those two, and that'll be used for the floor. That's where the floor, then that'll be the bottom of that beam will be the ceiling, and then the ties are put in on that, and it'll be the ceiling, and then they can then work on the walls of the second floor, because we do have a portion that's going to have a little second floor to it. And this is a cement. They just mixed up a new batch of cement here, which they're actually using. This is for the mortar that they're putting in between the blocks as they go. So I don't know on the last if I had shown how far along they were on the kitchen here, but yeah, they got that finished up, got the header beam finished on it all the way around, got it tied into the columns so it's secure. Like I had mentioned, I just wanted the 2 windows here so I could have some more cabinet space. And the filing of the blocks is right over here on the the filing of the blocks above the header beam are just too high, because then that's where the ceiling will begin after that. That's where a big support beam goes across on top of that, and then that'll be where the floor is. And so this is the last little section over here that has to be the 2 blocks have to be filed on top. Actually, I guess this whole little interior area. So there's still a little bit more of it to do. We've got some blocks loaded, ready to go, and a big batch of cement. So it looks like they're ready to knock it out. And the scaffolding is in place then too for that beam that goes on top of the filed blocks there. Don Toy's bringing in a new batch of cement here. Ooh. That's the bathroom I just walked through. Bumped my head on some of that scaffolding. These are the jugs. We're still running down with the carabao carts. This is the carabao cart right here. And we're still running down with those, with the carabao, in order to fill up jugs of water, which is taken up some time to do that. We got to use that to then mix the cement, and we're working on the well, so that's going to help a little bit. And we actually have a rented tractor over here because that is prepping this for another corn planting. Now I'm doing my fruit tree planting, which I'm excited about and getting geared up for. But there is a portion that's still going to be planted with some corn here in the meantime, so that way I can focus on the fruit tree planting. And just to show you, like, this is the house here, and I just walked outside from it, and then I'm showing you that's the well right down there. I'm going to try and hold this reel still and zoom in a little bit, and I'll do an update video on the well here, show you how the progress is coming along on that. But we're just pulling up bags of dirt and trying to get that dug out as deep as possible, so that way I have as much water. Now it is the dry season. It wasn't an overly dry season, so I was hoping, I know that's kind of a good and bad thing, because I wanted to get the well as deep as possible, but they're digging on it, so we'll see. I'll do an update video on that a little bit later on. And again, those hollow blocks that are over there, it's got some sand and some gravel, so that way we can put that in there for the casing, and we'll use that for the well casing. And it's actually fairly large. It's large enough so that way if we do have a really dry season and somebody has to get down in there and dig it out some more, it'll be big enough to do that, to get in there and do it without being being too cramped or a safety issue. Oh, pull that zoom out. And if you look at the top of the house there, they've made sure it's all nice and level, which is good. And, I'm looking forward to that top, the support beam going along there, and that's a big one. So that's going to be a big project, getting that support beam all the way around, and that'll be the beam that holds the floor. And then get the walls and the roof, and need to get moving on this. It's day 162. Seems like I feel like I just need to get out of that little tiny cramped place we're living in, and I just need to be on the farm too. It'll increase my productivity over here. But that's it for now. Day 162 of the house build. I'll keep updates as we progress. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.